Hello, I'm Ruby and I do things. Welcome to my channel where I mostly talk about collecting, especially fashion dolls and general associated subjects. It's been a while, but today I have something interesting. You might notice that this is a good few months late, as this is one of the second wave of the Monster High reproduction dolls, which were briefly available back in April. I found this beauty on a Toys R Us shelf in a damaged box. We'll go over that when we get to it. First, though, let's take a look at the box. This is Ghoulia Yelps, daughter of the zombies. You can see the international text once more. This appears to be the general international text, at least the first wave. The Canadian ones only had English and French. I don't know if that's different for wave 2. It would not be the first time I inexplicably ended up with a different country's box. Here we have her little cassette tape. B-Day Mix, which is 07/25? July 25th. Boo-riginal Creeproduction. There is Sir Hoots-a-Lot. She's got a Monster Mix handbag. Includes doll stand and diary. On the bottom we have, again, international text. On the side we have the general window, including this little plastic window here. On the front, we have, well, the text is on this end. Translation. I am not just a comic book fangirl. I'm working on my own comic book series that is amazing. And then on the back, the first thing that I find notable on the back of this box is that the rest of the series of reproductions is not actually pictured. On the Series 1 ones, of which I have covered 2, on this area of the box, there was artwork of all of them. Here, it's just empty space. Here we have character artwork. A second mix. July 21st, 2011, first day of NecroCon. The general Monster High text. A profile. Age, 16 in monster years. Pet, an owl named Sir Hoots-a-Lot. The perfect companion, even though he absolutely refuses to be a message courier for me. Favorite food? Brains. Just kidding. I actually have quite the affinity for rapidly prepared mass-market cuisine. Translation, I like fast food. BFFs, Cleo Denial, and everyone else at Monster High. And then all of that, but in multiple languages. So, having gone over the box, let's open her up and take her out. She has been sitting here for a while. I did not get her in April, but I'm pretty sure I did get her in, like, September. Honestly, it might have been earlier, it might have been later, I'm not totally sure. The days blend together. But that doesn't matter, let's get her open. Typically, it takes a little bit when I say that, but I had literally just tilted it off, because there was only a tiny bit of tape here that needed snipping. This entire half was already open. You can kind of see it like this. The damage that was done to the box in the first place. Now let's see if I can slide her out of the cardboard thing without. No, that's also taped in. Okay. Once again, though, this was really simple. I like how every time I'm like, I'm going to gently remove them from the box. And then they just get violently shaken around a little. There we go. Here we have one Ghoulia Yelps. She's got her glasses. I really like her glasses. This is the kind of frames that I would like to wear. I like how her eyes look through them, too. As far as everything she comes with, there is her outfit, her bag, of course, diary, doll stand, and a hairbrush. You can never have enough hairbrushes. You used to have too many, basically no matter what you did, but then they stopped putting them in doll boxes, so now you only really get them in reproduction dolls like this. I mean, there might be some that still have them, but most of the ones that I've been interested in don't give them out anymore. Let's see what has securing. Oh, you're gonna need to be cut out, aren't you, buddy? Oh, maybe not. I might need 2 hands to do that without damaging you or the elastic, though. Of course, before we take her out, I guess I should do something I haven't done before, and we can take a look at what the backs of these look like. You can see the back bits of the diary where it's tucked in here. You can see these tab things. You can actually see the bristles of the brush, the stand, more tabs, a bit of her hair. So there's something that I am actually not knowledgeable about at all, which is doll hair types. But I know that the original release of Ghoulia had Canacalon hair, which is no longer produced for doll form. I think it's still used for, like, human wigs. But it's not used for doll hair. So I'm not entirely sure what type of hair this is. It feels soft. God, she's pretty. Okay. Let's take a proper look at everything in here before we take her out. There's the doll stand, there's the brush, there is the diary. We'll go over that more in depth later. Here is Sir Hoots-a-Lot, who is very cute. And here is Ghoulia herself, also to be gone over in more detail when she is free. I do have to say, I really like the, what are these, knee-high Converse heels? I'm not super familiar with shoe brands, I'm sorry. I like fashion, but I don't care about shoes. I mean, I do, but I don't care about shoe brands, mostly. Anyway, I'm going to free her now. And then I thought I hit pause and I didn't. So far, I have freed the doll stand and the diary. Now on to the rest. There she is, free at last, along with all of the varying accessories. Of course, before we go more in depth into those, let's go over the doll herself, along with all of these plastic ties that I will be painstakingly attempting to remove later. Of course, I mentioned that I like her little Monster Mix handbag. It's got, like, actual fabric-type straps instead of the hard plastic that the other girls' purses have had, which I think is a really cool detail. It is, again, set up like a cassette tape. The back is pretty plain, as befitting a cassette tape, but it's cute. I like her shirt, which is actually multiple layers, but they are all one piece sewn together. There's mesh, there's this top, and there's this cherry patterned crop top on top. And then she's got these, like, dot pants with these little belt strip things. I'm not sure what those are called. And then again, there's, like, the knee-high Converse. As far as accessories, she's got this pink necklace. This skullet charm on the crop top, if it would stay down long enough to come into focus. She's got her glasses. Oh, those are still held firmly in place. We'll leave them there for the moment. And she's got pink earrings that match the necklace. These are like soda can tab earrings, maybe? I'm not totally sure. Her lips are this nice red color. I can't really see her eye makeup. Let's pull up the glasses for a second. Oh, that's really nice. That's like black and brown. It's nice earth tones. She's got this very pale grayish blue skin tone. Bluish gray, I suppose. It's more almost white than it is blue. And of course, she's got the green headband to pull it all together. I just really like her design. I like Ghoulia a lot. I think she's cool. Now I'm going to take off the glasses thing and see if I can't get the tabs off in one piece without cutting her hair. Okay, I've decided to leave the hair ties and fixing her hair for later. But I have gotten her things off the glasses, and they are staying on relatively well on their own. It was a much softer plastic, so it was easier to remove than a lot of the harder stuff is. I didn't need to actually cut through it. I could cut a little bit and then kind of pull until it came off. She's really cute. I'm just really glad to have her. Now if I can just get Cleo and Deuce. Though that's going to be difficult. Oh, bag came off. There go the glasses. They rest nicely on her nose, though, so if you're not throwing her around, they should stay pretty okay. You will note that I am sort of throwing her around. I do play with my dolls, but I try to play with them lightly. And it's mostly messing with their poses and displays and stuff. I like how she comes with this, like, waving pose, which is what I end up doing with a lot of mine. Let's get a closer look at her screening. This is actually a really good screening, I think. The eye shines aren't super uneven. I don't see any damage to her lips. Her eye makeup is cute. Generally, I think she's just a really nice doll, and I'm happy to have her as part of my collection. I don't have a whole lot to say about her other than that, but I did want to show her off a bit and just kind of share the excitement I have with having her in my possession. Oh, there go the glasses again. Are these soda tab can things? I don't know what kind of earrings these are. Oh, they say something. Pretty sure they just say MH, but I'd like to get the focus. They're so small that without the camera I can't read it at all. Yeah, MH. I was like, oh, they'll stay on fine, and then I kept throwing her around. Right, before we're done, now it's time to go over the other stuff. Almost forgot. Here is Sir Hoots-a-Lot, the tiny little owl friend. Front view, back view, top view, bottom view. He does not stand on his own. It does look, though, like this, like he is meant to clap onto her shoulder or her arm. So I will try and display her like that, I suppose. Now for the diary. Like the last times, I won't be reading this out loud, but I will be flipping it open. And the rest of it is just the French version, so here is the back. Also, I assembled the doll stand. It's not hard to do, you just snap the top part into this bit. This bit can slide up and down a bit, but I don't typically bother. Give me a moment while I see if I can't get her on the stand. Okay, well, Sir Hoots-a-Lot fell off almost immediately, but I did almost forget. Well, she does go on the stand pretty nicely. Her glasses are, you know, sliding around a bit because I've been jostling her a lot. I forgot to mention the piano belt, which is a really nice accessory, and I like the look of it a lot. It comes off with this little clasp thing that it looks like... Yep, it's a clasp thing. You can theoretically do it up again. I like accessories like that. I like when they're theoretically removable. One of the problems I have with Claudine's look, not to totally derail this, is that I like her outfit a lot, but the way it's tied in the back, you can't redo if you undo it unless you're really good at tying knots on an absolutely minuscule scale. Also, Sir Hoots-a-Lot does look cute if I put him on her arm. It's just that he won't stay. This is very difficult to do with one hand. But look at that. He falls off instantly, but he is cute. It does look like that is what he's supposed to do. But Ghoulia herself looks wonderful. Again, her hair needs to be brushed through a bit more, but she looks great. I'm really happy to have her. I will be glad to put her up on the shelf with the rest of the girls. So, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please consider liking, leaving a comment, or subscribing to see what I have to share next.